What's up, internet? So, I've decided that I'm going to talk about a little issue. Let me light up this cigarette and we can get this shit started. Okay, so I don't have the exact photo, and I don't know how to add that in because I suck at editing, as all of you lovely people who watch my videos know. I suck at editing. I don't know how to do it at all. But my best friend Lila May, she has a YouTube channel as well. Me and her were talking one day on the phone, and she gave me some pretty interesting news. See, when I first met her, we connected over many things. One of them was how we both loved MagCon. And, MagCon with Nash Grier, Hayes Grier, Cameron Dallas, Shawn Mendes, all of them. And she was most obsessed with, what's his name? Nash Grier. So she'd always talk about him and be like, oh my god, I'm going to marry him someday. I'm going to marry him and Johnny Gilbert and all of them. Then we were on the phone one day, and she goes, I have something to tell you. And I was like, are you okay? I think she got hurt or something. She goes, I am no longer in love with Nash Grier. I hate him. So that came to a big surprise to me, because this girl loves her, loves him, used to, whatever. And I asked her, well, why do you hate him? Like, hate's a very strong word, unless you give me the reason why, just say you dislike him. And she tells me that this little fucktard called out Andy Biersack as Andy Ballsack and said, just found out who Andy Ballsack is. His fans calling me untalented, he screams for a living. Okay, listen. Yes, you don't have to like, he said, grow up emo. First of all, look at yourself in the mirror. Because everyone has a stereotype, whether we like stereotypes or not, or labels, or whatever. We all have labels. I'm known as, like, the punk / alternative kind of thing, with a little bit of girliness in me, because I still like to do makeup and shit. Then there are the jocks, the pretty boys, the fuck boys, all that. Emos, scene, whatever. So, I'm watching this, I'm, like, listening to my friend talk about this. So, Nash Grier, go in the mirror, look at yourself in the mirror, and just stare at yourself, which you probably do every day. I've seen you take, like, thousands of selfies and shit. Like, you are categorized as a pretty boy. So if I were to tweet at you, I don't really use Twitter that much anymore. I have one, but I just don't use it. But if I were to tweet at you saying, oh, like, just found out who Nash or Trash Grier is, because that's one of the, I saw people typing that in. Just found out who Trash Grier is. Like, grow up, pretty boy. All you do is make vines for a living. So, like, you gotta sit your little butt down. I know, okay, I'm saying little butt, he's like fucking 18 or something. I'm only 17. I'm younger than him. No, we're the same age. Are we? I believe we're the same age, actually. No, he's a year older than me. I had to think. But listen, Nash, Grier, whatever, you can't go around saying, oh, grow up, emo, oh, fucking, I'm cursing a lot in this video, because this fucking thing made me so mad. You cannot say, grow up, emo, all you do is scream for a living. Because his screaming, if you look back, in 2009, yes, he was a screamer. He screamed in all of his songs. His newer songs don't have as much screaming as they did in the past. So you can't say all you do is scream for a living, because that's not all of his songs. He sings for a living. He is a singer. Just because he screams in his songs does not mean he screams for a living. And screaming and regular screaming is not, like, musically screaming and regular screaming is not the same thing. Because anyone can scream, but you can't metalcore scream, or whatever core metal scream. That takes a lot of practice. Like, I'm still practicing. I can only do certain things. I can only exhale scream O's. I still can't exhale, but I can inhale scream. I can actually inhale scream to Perfect Weapon by Black Veil Brides. Next, don't go calling out the fans as well. Don't bring the fans into this, because what happens if I'm saying, oh, well, you know, Nash Grier fans are only like little teenage girls who only like them for his looks and shit. Or they act like they cut and this and that, but they really don't, because I don't know them personally. See? Get it? You don't know them personally. Some of Andy Biersack's fans, they have real problems. Some of them are getting beaten. Some of them are in terrible life things. I remember before I found out about Black Veil Brides and Andy Biersack in general, I was in 8th grade getting bullied and wanting to kill myself every single day of my life. And when I was thinking about it, I went to the internet and I started searching up random songs, because my sister used to listen to Slipknot and Papa Roach and all those bands. So, as I was doing that, I found out about Black Veil Brides. First song I ever listened to was Knives and Pens, and it was around the same time as Knives and Pens, like, had just come out. I think it was like 2010, maybe? I was in like 6th or 7th grade. Okay, wait. ...2010 or 11 is when I found out about them. But you can't go around saying, oh, now the fans are attacking me. The reason why we're attacking you is because you're calling out our idol. You're calling out someone that we look up to. Now, if I call you out on social media and I'm like, oh, Nash Grier is a fucking fucktard or whatever, your fans are going to come out after me too. So you can't be saying, oh, well, now the fans are attacking me. Obviously, because you're the one who's, you know, tweeting out Andy Biersack is, you know, Andy Ballsack, and he's an emo, and all he does is scream for a living and all that, and he has to grow up. No. This is the thing. I had a friend. who wanted to kill herself. I had her listen to Black Veil Brides. I said, listen to them. If they don't help you, I will help you myself. Because I was in that position before. Second she listened to them, she fell in love. But they didn't help her. Then she found out about your vines. And they did help her. They helped her. But I'm not sitting here like, oh, well, Nash Grier is a fucking douchebag and I hate him. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. The first incident that you got in trouble for was homophobia. Where you know, freaking went online on Vine and shit and said HIV is only for gay people. Or HIV is only a gay thing. Like, the fuck? Then a year later or so, you were like, oh, well, I was young back then. I didn't know what I was talking about. Okay. Now you can't say you're young. Because you're 18. You should know better from right and wrong than to call someone out, cyberbully them. Yes, he's famous. He doesn't care about you. But you should know better. Like, get your shit checked before you post something. Because when you post something like that, and the army finds out, as in the BVB Army, not the actual army, our army finds out, we're out there looking for blood. Because in the song, in the end, it is, in the end, as my soul lays to rest with my body. Oh wait, no, I'm singing the wrong lyrics. It's, in the end, I'm not afraid to die. And none of us are afraid. So, when we're ready to fight, we're not afraid to lose our lives fighting for the one that we look up to and saved us. We're saving him now. That's all I gotta say. Bye.